Objection! Oh, okay.
Okay, so here's how it works: is you have to find a specific statement and present the evidence that contradicts that specific statement, right? So if you press, you'll press A and he'll repeat all the stuff he said. So find something that you have direct evidence for contradictory. You go through his statements. You can cycle through them by pressing A. And if you press B, it'll go back.
Quailed?
Yep. Kept going back.
How do I do that? How do I say he was wrong there?
You press R to present evidence. However, make sure that you are confident on what you've got.
No, because he said he didn't go in the house.
Okay, no, you don't have evidence. You can't present his own statement.
Oh. X.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure I hit the right button.
Objection! There you go.
Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m., you sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Oh, you're
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m.
How good
There
is
was
this music,
no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Isn't this song fucking great?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
The music is all amazing.
I might have been slapping the back ear. Controller, I'm sorry.
Oh, that,
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
No, seriously, I have stool softeners in the car.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Side, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot.
What?
That's all you had to do, point out contradictions.
Yeah, like with how I'm supposed to believe you're wearing a bra, but you're that perky. It doesn't make sense.
She literally is magic. Lies always beget more lies. I used the word literally, Nick.
I know you did. I'm very concerned.
See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
What?
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
No, it wasn't, motherfucker. There was a blackout.
You gotta let him go.
mother...
You gotta let him finish. Oh, but it was $3 off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Do you think he's supposed to be a racist character?
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Nobody has a VHS tape anymore, you fuck!
Hey, some people do. Old people could.
This is a 20...
Her sugar daddy gave it to her.
That she was watching Home Alone 2?
Sure. Right.
Left.
You know what to do.
What do I do? Oh, I've got this one. I can do it.
Can you?
Yes.
You know what to do?
Oh. Objection! Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. She was probably playing it on her iPhone, which wouldn't need
Shut up.
or her
Eric.
Huawei.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw It?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
Press the button.
Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Saw It, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Perjury just doesn't exist in this world.
Oh, well, it doesn't
Like,
exist in this world
I mean,
either.
they act like it does, but like, just fucking giving false testimony, no one can ever suffer consequences from it.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Oh my god!
Did it hurt you too?
You don't do any of that. You don't say that very much. Holy shit! That and you see. Oh wait.
That, and you seem rather distraught.
Funnily enough, you seem pretty distraught.
Shut up!
The my ex-wife jokes are real, but they aren't supposed to hurt you.
They didn't. It
Fuck.
didn't hurt. I just wasn't prepared because you don't go for them very much.
Alright.
Yeah.
I usually only go for them when they're real.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Saw It. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
How many times do you hear testimonies in this game?
A lot.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? That would explain it, I guess. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Now, which one do I point at when I tell them that you didn't go in the fucking house, bitch? Try this one. Son of a bitch!
What?
It doesn't, there's nothing that's like, he went in the house.
No.
So I'm gonna have to be like, the murder weapon was a statue.
Yeah. You'll get there eventually. Nick, I guarantee you, at very few other points in this game are you gonna have the shit figured out before you need to.
Okay. Objection!
This first trial is the tutorial.
Excuse me. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue! Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Oh, you with your objections to your evidence, just who you think you are!
Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit.
Hey, I saw it! I saw it there, okay? That's a clock!
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud.
What the fuck?
As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Do you?
I need the music to stop for a second, I think.
It's not a clock that displays the time.
Oh, yeah.
You were just screaming about how you wanted your in.
That was my, I know it didn't, like, it said it, and he said he saw it, but it doesn't show it, and he says it, and then that
You
would
would
mean that he,
Nick,
like,
it
I just
looks-
don't know how to say that with the evidence. Because
Nick,
I can't reference what he said already.
Nick, it's asking if you have a problem.
Yes, but I can't prove the problem.
Yes, you can. You can now.
Oh, yay. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand.
See?
Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Fuck you, guy. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it! Prove I went in there!
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Why is Gamora?
This is you.
Oh, you struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. I'm Phoenix, goddamn right.
Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. So wit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Yeah.
He looks like he needs a stool softener.
Would you care to elaborate? Would the witness care to elaborate?
You could have rolled with that.
No.
Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw something.
Oh, that was your toupee.
Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply...
What do you think?
Try sounding the clock.
Yep.
Would the batteries be dead because it's been a long time?
No, think about it.
Okay,
He
try
sounded
sounding the clock.
Okay.
Let's sound the clock right here now in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
What a strong voice coming from the thinker. Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Ding! He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close! Is this a kid's game?
Yes.
Damn it! Murders!
I mean, it's teen.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Ding! Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict this witness.
It's indict, Your Honor. I'm kidding.
You're going to be an indict. Unfortunately,
show you my indict.
the judicial penis begins. This ends the cross. Oh.
You said the judicial penis begins.
I come
Is it
all
the
way down here to
sub-penis?
testify. Look what happens. It's his gavel. You treat me like a criminal, You lawyers are all slime.
Grr. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you.
You failed your best friend.
There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Saw it. Whatever.
No, I like it when they mispronounce his name. Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody could prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow?
What's with your boobs for real?
Focus, Phoenix! Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right?
Right.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes! Because it was in Paris! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder? Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. I'm not stalling
Tough
for
words.
time.
Let's see you pull this one up. Oh, that'll happen later. Don't you worry.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Boom, bitch! Oh, I hit the wrong button. Boom, bitch!
Take that.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours.
Yes, we all know that.
When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast!
You're having so much fun.
I know. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home! That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong! Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and had been taken away, Your Honor.
In like 30 seconds. Did I actually have a stroke? Did I miss part of that? I coughed so hard I have a nosebleed. I can smell it. I laughed so hard. Wow, this is a great game.
Oh, dude, this is
so
hyped.
hyped. Yes!
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say I'm impressed.
Well, duh, Your Honor.
I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
45 minutes to solve a murder? Mr. Judge. Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Yeah! Look, you can see her cleavage even with that far zoomed out view.
I know, it's crazy. I wasn't gonna say anything about it.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to case houses. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned with bangs that covered most of her face.
Don't worry about
Flustered,
it.
Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find other than his dick, which was suspiciously hanging out of his pants. And then he made her eat ketchup. He couldn't use his dick because it was like a ½ inch long.
Cheese wheel.
Woo! I still can't believe we won!
Right! Good job in there!
What?
Congratulations!
Have you ever heard of someone named Lisa?
Oh my god, she does kind of look like Lisa.
I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought all your own battles in there.
Oh, I envy that exclamation point, Chief.
It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
Can you say that sexier, Chief? I just need it
No.
for a ringtone.
I thought about it, but no.
No, not you.
I know.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Imagine how those breasts must feel. They
damn
must
it.
be so heavy.
Oh my god, you're gonna be. Oh man, thanks. My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Zoinks.
So weird.
Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Oh, wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Gone like the windy Cindy Windy. Larry, she was a never mind.
Congratulations, Harry. Harry Butts.
Yay. Full circle.
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one.
He needs to get a better fitting. Like, he's not Spike.
I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Is he hitting on...
Yes, he's hitting on your boss. Oh no, I couldn't.
She's mine, Larry. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. It must be
onto
because I
those
don't have
breasts.
rocking tits.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really, you made this. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
That's why the statue's voice was his voice?
Yes, it was.
Fuck! Oh my god, that was good foreshortening. Foreshortening, I'm tired. Forecasting.
See, I know what happens. I know. I practiced.
Forewarning?
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. Chicken noodle soup.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry.
Oh, my neck hurts. Are you so sure? Excuse me?
No. That's a Yolite situation. You're going to HR. She's gonna say it because she took the statue with her to Paris.
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Yeah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really.
Sorry.
Isn't that right?
Right.
Don't you have something to show your friends? Oh, that's like in fucking Konosuba, how sometimes they'll just be like Subaru and he'll go, yes, I'm Subaru.
Yeah.
Or no, it's Kazuma, it's Subaru's ReZero. Where you just in the background, just like, Kazuma, yes, that's me, I'm Kazuma. Something that proves how she felt about it.
Such a good bit. Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the fuck is she talking about?
You gotta use the
My
evidence.
attorney's badge!
No. What do you think?
I'm pretty sure it was the statue because she kept it around.
Yes.
But I want to show him my attorney.
Oh, don't worry, Nick. You'll get your chance.
Okay. What do you mean? Look, I'm a lawyer!
Yes! Literally, yes! Take that!
Check this out, Lori. Proof positive
Lori?
you weren't just some shelter.
Oh, what about that clock?
This is the clock you made for, Barry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy fucking clock for traveling. Probably costs an extra $5 on carry-on.
Actually, that's probably not inaccurate.
Yeah. Well, make of it what you will, Jerry.
Hey, Nick! I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks, man.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right?
Right?
I hope you see the importance of evidence now.
Right.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
Like your boobs. For some reason. That's her.
Yeah. She's 27.
She doesn't have very JoJo eyes, but everything else about her character design is Lisa Lisa.
She does look very Lisa Lisa. That's
Scarf.
Crazy. People, too.
Like, you, when I see you naked,
We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent.
I'm pretty sure we do.
All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
What if I don't believe in myself?
What did I fucking say?
Do I believe in the you that believes in me?
Do not argue with the breasts. The breasts have spoken, Nick.
That's what I saw. That's why the voice was coming out of them.
Right?
Right.
Listen, learn, grow strong.
I am.
Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Never.
Never give up. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Like, how? How off? You want me to get off? Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me?
Physically?
We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
I'll drink a toast out of your butt. Yeah.
Oh, that's not how butt chugging's supposed to go, Nick.
Ew.
Oh, speaking of Harry,
Just out of the crack. Like the thing where they...
you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Never mind, that was really gross. No. Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
Is she coming on to me? Seriously.
Maybe.
Oh, your son Joseph is so much stronger than me. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me, which I found out he paid $35 for as a kid on Etsy, so...
No, he made it.
From an Etsy kid. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. The incident of what do I use as a butt plug for Lisa Lisa. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. I guess you're wondering how I got here.
See
It all
that guy right
starts
there?
in August of 2015.
Save your game.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah. There's slots. Why?
filthy slots.
Oh, God.